I'm Maxie Williams, and this is the 357 by William E. Spear. Normally, Spear is the host, but he had too much milkshake and asked me to step in. This is our current series called It Suits Her. I was within moments of getting my suit when Mr. Clarkson, owner of Smart Styles Tailoring Shop and Celia's boss, returned. Clarkson is not pleased about Celia's lie earlier in the evening to get him out of the shop. He is further displeased about the shop not being closed. Clarkson's return is like pulling a loose thread. Everything unravels. Listen to the details here on episode 11 of It Suits Her. It's me, Maxie Williams again, and I'm still without my suit, late for my audition, and now dealing with Miss Court's boss. It's a trifecta of aggravation, and Mr. Clarkson is leading the pack. Clarkson barged in and barked at Miss Court. "You have a lot of explaining to do. First, my wife never called." "I can explain," said Miss Court. "Second," continued Clarkson, slightly louder, "the shop isn't closed." "That can be explained too," she added. "And third," said Clarkson at full volume and turning to look at me, "who's this guy?" Celia answered that one right away. "He's Argosy Williams." Clarkson's confused face echoed in his voice. "Who is Argosy Jones?" Celia and I slapped our foreheads into our palms and spoke together. "Williams. Argosy Williams." She went on alone. "Mr. Williams is a movie actor," her boss bellowed. "Him? He hasn't made a movie in 10 years. I corrected him and said I made one 8 years ago, but it was really bad. Really, really bad." "He says he was a big star," chimed in Celia. "Was a star," said Mr. Clarkson. "Now he's a has-been. I made a mental note about not offering him a signed photograph." Clarkson had mostly sprayed his venom at me, but I've had critics say worse. I've also had family say worse. Then he crossed the line. With all the pleasantry of being slapped in the face by a porcupine, he turned on Celia and said, "And you, Miss Court, are a never will be." I stepped towards Clarkson and growled, "There's no need to address Miss Court in that manner." "Listen, pal," he said, "you drank yourself out of your career. Get out of my shop before I call the police." Celia turned to me and said, "You didn't say anything about being a drunk." "Well, it's not exactly a resume moment," I confessed. The porcupine spoke again. "And Miss Court, why didn't you close the shop?" You've just listened to episode 11 of It Suits Her. Series theme is through the courtesy of Michael Cobran, and additional music is by Les FM. Both are at Pixabay. The 357 is written and produced by William Spear. Thank you for listening.